Hi and welcome to a new handmade card video. Today I'll be trying sewing like technique. I don't have any sewing machine, so but I always liked the effect on cards, and today I will try to recreate the same effect with the help of some dies. And I have here a couple of dies, and these are all from Simon Says Stamp. And the one thing that they have in common is that they have all these stitched lines all around. So I also have here some pattern paper leftovers, and I'll just try to cut with all three to see the different effects. So I will cut with the big one from this paper right here. So I'm just gonna tape this in place. For my second, I will use this straight line, and what I like about this is that the space between the stitched lines and the actual die cut line is bigger than it is on these normal rectangle dies. And I will be using this one. And for my third one, this is a curved stitch line die, but I will use it anyway. And this one doesn't cut, this one makes only the lines. So here are all my die cut pieces. I will now remove this post-it and I will show you how they cut. So here are all the dashed lines. Here is our curved line. I want to create some banners, so I will trim this piece off and keep only the top side. And now to create that sewing effect, grab my needle and some white thread. I want to do white. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna thread my white string following these perforated lines. I'm gonna leave a bit of string hanging from the side. And I just tape it in place, just because I like to have those edges, those ends coming out from the banners. Now lately a lot of companies are making stitch dies, and they have all sort of shapes. I know that my favorite things just released a new die collection, and they have all those cross stitch dies that are perfect, I believe, for a technique like this. So here are all my banners, all thread and all hand sewn. In the end, I've noticed that it's better if I leave the string on top of the cardstock, so, and not behind like I did with the others. I like it more like this, but the effect is still nice. And I'm gonna go ahead and put these onto my card. Now to keep the design with the stitch lines, I will use a big rectangle die, and this is from the Simon Says rectangle stitch dies, and we'll cut out this big panel. I will use another die, and this is from Simon Says, and it cuts out all these polka dots, and I will do some partial die cutting. So just aligning this with my grid here, and I will be cutting I will run this through my big shot like this, and we'll stop probably about here. So I'll just put my big shot plate and align it with this line that I made. So here is my die cut piece, and you can see that I've stopped here. Now if you want to see some video tutorials about this technique, you should probably want to check the videos of Jennifer Maguire, and she has a lot of great tips about this technique. So now I'm just gonna place my banners, and we'll have them kind of like this. So I just want to make some lines so I know where I will be placing these. Now the first one, I will adhere it with some adhesive tape. Here I have a scrap of watercolor paper, and I never throw these away, so I'll just cut a piece and mat this and use it on the back of my panel here, because I will be mounting this with some dimensional foam. Okay, I'm just gonna place it right there. Hi. Now before mounting this, I will go ahead and add my sentiment, and I will use this stamp set from Simon Says that is called Summer Garden, and we'll be stamping this just for you right here. For stamping, I'm using the VersaFine Onyx Black. I'll cut some pieces out of some foam sheets, and we'll use this to raise this up.